AITA for refusing to let my brother's family stay with me after they lost their home. I 34M, own a modest 3-bedroom house that I bought 5 years ago. I live alone and use one bedroom as my home office, IWFH full-time, and the other as a guest room hobby space where I keep my music equipment and gaming setup. My brother 38M and his wife 36F recently lost their home due to financial issues. They have 3 kids, 12F, 10M, 7F. Their financial problems stem from a series of poor decisions. My brother lost his good-paying job 2 years ago after repeatedly showing up late, then bounced between jobs while his wife worked part-time. They kept their kids in expensive private schools and activities they couldn't afford, refused to downsize from their large house, and ignored my parents and my advice about budgeting. Eventually, they couldn't keep up with mortgage payments and were foreclosed on. When they lost their home, they asked if they could stay with me just for a few months until they get back on their feet. Here's where I might be the AH. I said no. My reasons. My house is simply too small for 6 people. They'd need to take over my entire living space. I need my home office to work, and I can't work effectively with 3 kids running around. I value my peace and quiet, and frankly, I don't want my life turned upside down. Their few months could easily turn into a year or more based on their financial history. My parents offered to let them stay in their larger home, but they refused because they don't want to live by my parents' rules. Instead of letting them stay, I offered to pay for a hotel for 2 weeks and help them find an affordable apartment. I also offered to cover their security deposit. My brother exploded, calling me selfish and saying I have plenty of space and am choosing things over family. My parents are torn. They understand my position but think I could make it work temporarily. Since then, my brother's family moved in with my parents, despite not wanting to earlier, and I'm getting constant texts from extended family about how I abandoned my brother in his time of need. My brother's wife is posting passive-aggressive things on social media about finding out who your real family is during hard times. So AITA for not letting them stay with me.